From me to you, I'd like to say thank you. I have reached 10 subscribers. It is much appreciated. I thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, before I get into the video, this is NBA 2K20 Play Now. Play Now is basically a mode where you play NBA 2K20 straight up. You pick a team, your opponent pick a team, and it's all about who wins. Don't matter how you win as long as you win. Now you can choose regular teams or teams of prestige from the past. That's how it is. That's how it goes. Now, that's what I'm playing, and I recorded this earlier for you all, and I haven't played this mode in a long time, and it was fun. Now, to celebrate this 10 subscriber moment, I know a lot of people don't choose to say anything once they hit 10 subscribers, but I just thought to do it because, I mean, I'm not in the single digits no more. You know, I'm in double digits now, so I don't know. I think it constitutes as a mean to celebrate. So, I was thinking I was going to tell a story, my history about how I got turned on to YouTube, how I met YouTube, and what it is to me, right? So here we go. My first encounter with YouTube was back in the day. I do not remember the year. I just remember I was a teenager, and my friend Brian, he introduced me to YouTube. I didn't know anything about it, right? He was showing me rap videos, Chicano rap videos, crazy rap videos, just rap videos, hip hop. He was showing me hip hop videos. And I was like, okay, this is cool. Mind you, this is back in the day. I'm talking about back when you didn't have digital cameras or, good cell phones, and you took pictures of yourself and uploaded. Like, no, you took pictures with usually a webcam. Usually took pictures with a webcam, and that's what it was. So this is back in those days. And that's how I got introduced to YouTube. Now, fast forward a few years later, my friend AJ, he finds out that I have an Xbox. He has an Xbox too. He's like, hey, we should play online. I'm like, okay. So he told me how to do it, coached me on it. He basically said, put the Ethernet cord here, straight from the router. You will be on. It's a hardwire connection. We can play. So that's what we do. And then this person basically ruins my experience, takes the Ethernet cord, and I wasn't able to play anymore. So I had to tell him, hey, I can't play no more. And my life was over temporarily. So he said, well, you can hook it up, by Wi-Fi. You don't have to use the Ethernet cord. I didn't know what he was talking about. So I YouTubed it. And I figured it out, and it worked, basically. And then eventually my mom ended up buying me a router, something, so I could hardwire, and then I was good. So what's weird is I never played with AJ again, but I was on Xbox Live, and I started playing with a new group of friends of mine. And so I love video games so much. I've been playing video games since, like, right after I learned how to walk and talk, I started playing video games. That's when it, since day one. I'm talking about the first system I had was a Nintendo 64. Although I played the Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis, it was my first console that my mom bought me was a Nintendo 64. Now, I didn't really get into YouTube until, I don't know what it was. I think that I wanted to get better at Call of Duty. And I typed in how to play Call of Duty. Or I just typed in Call of Duty, and a Chris Smooth video showed up. It was called Abusing Claymores. It was a new video at the time. It was a recent video at the time. So that kind of give you a time frame on when I was, doing this. So I was watching the video and I was like, hey, I like this dude. This is entertaining. This is fun. Started watching him. And then I just found myself getting addicted to watching his videos. And then he started playing, he started playing NBA 2K. And I was like, hey, I play this game too. I didn't play Call of Duty like that, but I played NBA 2K. So I just really got turned on to YouTube, off of my friends. But what made me really get into YouTube was this YouTuber named Chris Smooth, which I consider him the Michael Jordan of NBA 2K, So that's how it happened. He made me want to start recording gameplay and doing gameplay commentaries, even though I hated my voice, even though I wasn't that good at the game, even though I didn't know how to do all of this stuff. I was like, you know what, I'm going to do it. Why? Because I love it, and Smooth does it. And this is somebody who I looked at as a role model. And I still look at him as somebody that I look up to, especially with all the things he's done. But that's the story. That's how I got introduced to YouTube. That's what YouTube is to me. That's why I do it. That's where it all came from. Now, to the gameplay. You see what I did to this person? Mind you, I had recorded another game earlier before this one, and I ended up not putting it out because it was boring. So I stopped the recording, and it got real good at the end. He sent me messages. He was talking trash, and then he just lost in dramatic fashion. It's a very bad day for him, especially what I said back. But this guy in particular, it was even for a while. He thought that, he picked the Bucks, and he thought that he was just gonna, run over me like he probably do other people with Giannis, and it did not happen. He eventually stopped actually playing the game and then picked the controller back up because he didn't want to go out like that. But thank you for watching the video. Thank you for subscribing and supporting me.